over the first few weeks of the season here, I know you guys gave up a good chunk of explosive plays. How frustrating was that for you guys trying to work through that, and how do you bring it back together here as you come out of the bye?
Definitely frustrating. You know what I mean? I think we all know that. You know what I mean? I think everybody's kind of harped on it for, you know what I mean, the first 6 weeks of the season. You know what I mean? We've heard it from everywhere. As much as you can say, you know, don't listen to the outside noise, but you hear it. But for us, you know what I mean, it's all about getting better every day. And that's just, you know what I mean, not giving up the deep ball and, you know what I mean, playing the techniques we're supposed to play.
Corbin?
Hey, Quandre, kind of building off that last question here, you've really only had one full game with your four projected starters in the secondary. There's been a lot of moving parts. Do you think that has played a role in some of the struggles early on this season? And do you think that's the big key for you guys playing better these last 11 games, just getting all of those guys together on the field and just getting some experience?
Yeah, I think that's important. You know what I mean? I think just being around each other more, playing live bullets, you know what I mean? I think that definitely will help. You know what I mean? It'd be good. You know what I mean? We all get back out there together, but it's also been and it's also been good, you know what I mean, to get the other guys out there just so, you know what I mean, it's the game of football, so anything can happen. So it's good to have, you know what I mean, depth back there and, you know, other guys that you know you can trust because, you know what I mean, you never know what's going to happen in the game. But when we all get back together, it'll be fun. It'll be exciting for us to go out there and put a complete game together.
Jen?
With Kyler Murray, quarterback, what's the thing you have to make sure you don't overlook when he's back there?
I think a lot of people overlook that he actually can throw the ball really well. You know what I mean? I think I've been watching Kyler for so long. You know what I mean? He's a Texas guy. He's never lost a high school game. You know what I mean? So I've always kind of knew of who he was. I always watched him, and you know what I mean. He's always thrown the ball extremely well. He's a baseball player. He's quick. He's fast. He can do everything. You know what I mean? So I never sleep on him throwing the ball because you know what I mean. Everybody's so going over the top about how crazy of an athlete he is, how fast he is, you know what I mean? But, like, he can throw the ball really, really well, and he can throw it really accurate. So I'll never overlook that.
Michael Sean?
What's up, Quandre? Were you registered to vote before this year?
Before we got back in the building?
Yeah.
Like, did I vote in the other ones?
Yeah, have you voted? Like, did you vote in 2016?
Nah, I didn't vote in 2016. It was once I was in Detroit. It was freaking my second year in the league. I'm over my head in with football, man. So I didn't really get to, but I made it a priority for the last 3 years to say I was going to vote next election, and I've been able to make that happen.
What made you want to make it a priority?
I think as I got older, you know what I mean, I realized that, you know what I mean, people before us fought for those rights, you know what I mean, and it's important for us to make our voices heard and to be an athlete at this level, you know what I mean, having the notoriety that we have, you know what I mean, you can go out there and you tell other people to vote, you know what I mean, it can help get the job done. And, you know what I mean, you look at those numbers from the 2016 election and you see my age of people, you know what I mean, we didn't vote very well at all. So, I'm part of that, so I think it was important for me to spread that message and for me to take advantage of it also.
Have you had a slogan or a victim name on your helmet decal this year?
Yeah, I have Breonna Taylor on my helmet.
Why'd you go with Brianna?
I have a daughter, you know what I mean? I have a daughter, and I couldn't imagine, you know what I mean, her sleeping or her being in her room and, you know what I mean, just getting shot innocent, you know what I mean? So, I just think for me that name was important. You know what I mean? I tried to put Sandra Bland on my helmet also. You know what I mean? Another woman that's hit closer to home to me for me because, you know, it's right down the street where I grew up. So I think at the whole time I was going to pick a woman because, you know what I mean, I think women are, you know what I mean, black women are the most, you know what I mean, important people in this world to me. And I think for us, you know what I mean, we got to do a better job protecting them.
Thanks.
Ben?
What's up, Quandre? What's it been like being reunited with Snacks Harrison, and what do you think he brings to this team?
Well, it's fun. You know what I mean? Just being able to see my guy every day. You know what I mean? We talk every day because we always playing video games together. But, you know, just having him in the building, seeing his presence, the personality that he brings here, you know what I mean, where he can be himself, where, you know what I mean, I know what he's going to bring. You know what I mean, he's going to bring a big physical presence, somebody that, you know what I mean, teams are going to have to game plan for because, you know what I mean, you try to get up to Bobby, he's going to make the tackle every time. You know what I mean, you double team him, Bobby's going to make the tackle every time. So for us, I think that's really important, you know what I mean, to have him here. Somebody that's a vet, somebody that plays the game the right way, and somebody with a pedigree that he has. So I can't wait to see him get out there and get moving.
Now, when he was just kind of sitting at home, were you kind of, texting him like, "Hey, bro, come through to Seattle, join us"? Was there kind of that dialogue going on at all?
Come on, man. Y'all know me. You know what I mean? I want all my guys. I want all my guys around. You know what I mean? So you can't do anything but talk this place up. You know what I mean? I think tomorrow it'll be a year for me being here. And, you know what I mean? I think it's been awesome. You know what I mean? So, of course, I'm going to talk this place up as best as I can. And, you know what I mean? It's his choice to make. But, of course, I was pushing him this way.
Thank you.
John Boyle.
Yeah, just following up on the voting question. You guys took that Saturday where you canceled the practice and got everybody registered. I believe you were already registered at that point, but what'd that mean to you to see the whole team take a day and make sure every single guy was ready?
It's awesome. You know what I mean? When you can have a collective effort like that and it's important. You know what I mean? It's awesome because we have great leadership in this building. You know what I mean? From John Schneider to Pete, to Russ to Bobby to KJ. You know what I mean? It's awesome. So when those guys take initiative and they ask you something, they ask you to do something, you know what I mean? You always want to do that. So it was important for me to get it to continue to talk to guys and make sure guys get it done. You know what I mean? Teach guys how to do absentee ballots and things like that. So I think that was real cool.
And then one other unrelated thing, this will be your guys' first division game, and you have 4 coming up in the next 5 weeks. Just how eager are you guys to test yourselves against what looks to be a really good NFC West?
I just think for us, you know what I mean, it's exciting coming off the bye week. You know what I mean? We're 5-0 coming off the bye week, going to play a great team. So it's another game. Of course, it's a division game, but we treat every game like it's the same, and we just got to go out there, compete the best we can, and hopefully we can fix these mistakes that we've had early in the season.
Jackie?
Hey, Quandre, going back to Arizona's offense, one of his new favorite target this year is Deandre Hopkins. What makes him such a dangerous receiver?
D-Hop is probably one of my favorite receivers in the league. You know what I mean? The 50-50 balls, the catch radius, you know what I mean? He's big, he's strong, he's physical, you know what I mean? So the plays that he can make in the passing game definitely helps Kyler out a lot because, you know what I mean, it's plays where you win those 50-50 balls, which he can do a majority of the time, you know what I mean? It makes that offense even more exciting. So I've had a lot of respect for him for a very long time. You know what I mean? He played in Houston, which is my hometown team, and I've always kind of kept up with him. And we did joint practice when I was with Detroit against them last year, and I even got a better appreciation for him, you know what I mean, the way he worked. So I think it's dope that they added him to their offense.
Having had that practice against him, does that give you any sort of advantage going into this game, just knowing him a little bit more, being more familiar with him?
Nah, it's a different type of offense. You know what I mean? It's the same with me. You know what I mean? He was traded here just like I was traded here. We're playing different roles, and he's doing different things. So, you know what I mean? You just got a game plan for what he's doing in Arizona.
Thank you.
All right, last one for Quandre. Mazvita.
Yeah, hey, Quandre. You talked about how you talk up the Seahawks. And you mentioned leadership from John and all the way down to Pete. I'm wondering, is there anything else that you want to share with us that you talk the Seahawks up when you're talking to other players?
You went muted. You went muted at the end.
Oh yeah, no, I was trying not to. Yeah, you talked about talking up the Seahawks, the organization, and then you mentioned the leadership that John Schneider has. I was just wondering, is anything? What else do you mention about the Seahawks to other players when you're talking it up?
I think, you know what I mean, we work here, you know what I mean? And, of course, everybody's going to say they work everywhere else, but we work here, we have fun, you know what I mean? And, you know what I mean, when it's time to go out there, there's never any doubt in my mind that we're going to go win. So you never feel like, you're going to lose a game when you're here, you know what I mean? Of course, things happen, but that's just the kind of reputation that this place has, you know what I mean? They've been a winning organization since Pete's been here, you know what I mean? So for me, you know what I mean, coming over here and enjoying what we have, I can just want to spread that knowledge to everybody around the league. You know what I mean? I just don't tell guys that's thinking about coming here. I brag on this place year round. You know what I mean? So I think that's the main thing. You know what I mean? We work hard, we have fun, we play hard, and we win games. You know what I mean? What else could you ask for from an organization?
Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks, Quandre.
Yep. Appreciate y'all.